Alright guys, hello, welcome. Today I'm gonna be talking about a topic, full stack development. What is a full stack development? Okay, full stack. That means you design the website, you design the backend functions, you design the database, you design the server-side language. You do 4 things, or maybe 3 things. Server-side itself is a backend. Okay, so that's what full stack means. So I simply search for full stack tools and stuffs. The first thing you need to know is every full stack, there are a few different full stack. That is mean stack, mean stack. Certain frameworks. Mean or JavaScript, and there is Python and more. Now, in order to learn mean stack stands for MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. As you see, Mongo is a database, Express is a framework, Node.js web framework, React is a client-side JavaScript framework, Node.js is mainly used for developing the premier JavaScript server. So that means it's a host. Node.js is a host-based. But that's not the main thing. Compared to other things, like you need few things to combine together. As you look at this, a web as a front tire, server as a middle tire, database as a backend tire. This is how it works. But there is no full stack from the get-to-go, because you can use something else on the front end and you can use something else on the back end. You don't have to necessarily use a database Mongo. You can just use SQL Server. You can use Node.js, Express.js, or some other JS, such as this. Look at this. This is a server as a middle tier. That's what it says. But backend, it's completely backend framework for web development. You search, you will get several backend languages. Django, this is completely Python. Django, and there's one more, I forgot the name. This Django is completely in Python. Front end, back end, everything is a single language. You don't have to go anywhere. All you have to do is one language and you get everything. But it's a long run. There's so much in there. Express.js. We already have Express.js here. That's in the mean stack. See, mean stack to front end full stack. Redux. Redux is a server end, but it comes in like advanced stuffs, but that is not mentioned here, but you have to learn that later. There's a few other Redux. What's the other one called? It's called something. Okay, it's alright. ASP.NET for .NET developers. C#, ASP.NET. This is also a single language for everything. I think it's completely in C# that you develop front end and back end. Python, JavaScript, C#, PHP. PHP used to be famous, but right now it's not used much. But PHP is really a good. It has many core, like Laravel, core PHP, and coffee something. There's something different version. It's just syntax is different, but it's all PHP. It was something starts with coffee, but kind of forgot about it. They have mentioned Laravel only, but the core PHP is mostly used as well. Ruby, yeah, this is what I was going to say. It's a backend knowledge server-side framework. Ruby on Rails. It's a beginner friendly. Yeah. You can simply switch to Ruby instead of using Node.js, because this is compatible with React. You can simply use, where's that? React, Ruby, and MongoDB. You can simply switch up because JavaScript is compatible with everything. Wait, let me just zoom in a little bit so it will be recorded clearly. Fiber framework for Golang, I have no idea. I know Go, it's not Golang, it's Go, I think. It's similar to Express.js. It's also a backend. Yeah, there we go, Cake PHP. This is what I was trying to say earlier. I was saying coffee, but it was not coffee, it was Cake PHP. This is also a similar to that one. Flask, yes, Flask is Python. I think Flask is the backend. A Django is a front end. Yeah, Django is a front end. Flask is a backend. Because when I was learning, when I was looking at it, it was mentioned Flask comes in with a different method or something. Scala developers. For some reason, Scala developers are highly paid, but I don't know anything about it. As you see, there were a few other. As I was saying, the backend, Ruby, Golang, I think PHP is not compatible. If there is a PHP front end, you have to be on the PHP backend. No. It's PHP supports with like HTML, CSS coding, but if you use a certain front end, you have to use a certain backend for the functions to work properly. That goes with Django and Flask at once. You can actually mix things up, but it's not recommended. Certain framework may not work well with another frameworks. Oh wait, there's something here. Node.js developer roadmap. This is completely backend. This roadmap, it's completely for backend developers. What backend developers do, they input functions, they input data generations, data taking, giving, generating results. That's what they do. They literally add functions to backends. That's what they do. If there is a button, you click that button, you submit data, you get data, you log in, and that's all backend. Learning Node.js framework, Express.js, Nest.js. Yeah. This I was trying to say earlier. Nest.js, Vue.js. What? Vue.js, yes. Vue.js is a JavaScript frontend, and there's Nest.js, Next.js, There are a few others. There are a few others. They all comes with the Node.js, like a different supported. Yeah, there we go. PostgreSQL, MySQL, MongoDB, Redis. Redis is a Amazon Web Service, AWS database, so you don't really have to worry about it unless you're storing everything on a database. I mean, cloud database. Everything is cloud supported. Postgre, MongoDB, they all have cloud, but Redis is not offline supported database. It's only cloud supported database. TypeScript. It goes on and on. If you pick Node.js, there are few other. Ooh, React. There we go. If you go look at the things, it will just keep on coming up, coming and coming and coming and coming. But that's not the point here. The point here is starting with Mernstock. This is also another similar to React. Guide, tutorial. Oh, there. Okay, maybe something. I will make a learning video from this. Guide, tutorial. Okay, they got quite good stuff. I will learn them. I will learn Vue.js and make a video about it. Essentials, components, scaling up. It kind of seems simple, but I get a feeling there may be a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, it starts with the npm. That's kind of not good for my PC because this PC does not run well, but similar to React, but it has too many calls. All right, now searching YouTube for Mernstock developer guide tutorial. Okay, here we go. We got the Net Ninja starts in the first. We got free code camp. 2 hours. If my guess is right, they're gonna just build some app and show you.
Welcome to Building Web Apps with the Mernstick. The
Wait, I'm
React
recording,
development
right?
server.
Yeah,
I would type in
Sorry, I
npm
kept it
start here.
confused.
But first, we're going to create the back end, and then we're going to come back to create the front end. So we'll start by creating the back end and connecting it to MongoDB Atlas.
Okay, this is like
cloud,
3 years old.
And then we'll come back and
Also,
write
when you're
React
learning
later.
something, make sure it's kind of at least 1 year or 6 months old.
We are going to
do not watch something so much
called backend.
old because
so a lot of people would
the reason to update some syntax or some informations or advanced features may have changed.
So now, whenever someone goes to our root URL and then you put /exercises at the end,
yeah, he's building a project.
And right from here, you can actually do some editing. Like if I want to say, I meant to copy element within the state. It's just things wrong. So I don't know why it's
he's making
error.
a project.
Let's just test that.
This is good only if you have the knowledge. This is definitely not for beginners. Keep that in mind. Make sure to search beginner guide. Okay, 12 hours, but it's 2 years old. Okay, somehow I feel like this is maybe good because it got 1 million views. 9 hours. You see that? 9 hours. At least minimum 6 to 7 hours. It has to be. That's the only way you can learn all four at once. This is a project building, not recommended for beginners. This is a 10 hours course. Learn full stack in 15 days. You actually don't need 15 days. You need like 10 days if you learn like 5 hours per day. But that is if your brain can take it. You see that? Build a MERN app from scratch. These, they will just literally build and you just watch them build and you won't understand anything. Alright, we know that how the MERN stuff works, but there is no website because when I learn, I do not follow videos because they just talk and move on. You don't get the study materials. They put the link in the below, but you have to like follow that and this. You have to do all that. But we know what we need to learn. We need to learn React.js. We need to learn Express.js. We need to learn Node.js. We need to learn MongoDB. How this works: first you need a front end. First you need a website design. After that you write a backend code. You write a backend code functions. And after that backend function have to store in the DB database. It doesn't necessarily have to be Mongo, but that's what they're recommending. But if you just learn how to write in Express.js on the Node.js framework, you simply need to learn a database, how to store data, how to retrieve data. That's it. So as the beginning of a MERN stack development, we're gonna start with React.js. These are I have opened all these three because instead of video tutorials, we're gonna follow text tutorials because you get to see the code, not in a video that goes, you don't even have time to analyze the code. That's the main reason I use websites, because you cannot analyze the code. You need to understand the code. You need to know what that code syntax does. Okay, if you don't understand the code, you can't write the code. That's what many tutorials they say. Please follow along. If they write code in the video, you have to write code and learn. That's what they usually say. But if you don't do that and just watch the video, you will not be writing codes. You will be just watching them write codes, and maybe you can understand the concept, but the best way is look at the code themselves clearly. You see that? You see creating a document, DB collection, find the name, clauses for each, print JSON. They found clause details on the database and all his details. ID 1, name, class, department, technical, organizations, geeks for geeks. They just wait. They just created a DB called create collection name, and then the DB collection insert. They insert this data and then they query back the data that they saved. You can see that created. They all did this in the command line. localhost express. Okay, they didn't put any username password because when you're connecting to a host you need to like generate a code or something, like a password. Well, anyway, so you look at every documents and understand what they're trying to explain. See, React, browser, client machine, backend, Node.js, Express.js, app, API, REST API, they all kind of do the same job. MongoDB driver, you MongoDB driver as in database informations or database keys, database username passwords, such as that's the driver stands for. I don't even know why they called it a driver. Maybe it's their term. I don't know. Anyway, MongoDB playground, Express.js, they all literally just show this, but it's all right. It's alright. Now or never. Holy fuck, I just saw a YouTube shorts and I kind of stick to my mind. Anyway. Now we know what we have to start. React JS. That's where our journey starts. As soon as I type React.js, there is a reactjs.org. And look at this, Angular, Node.js, jQuery, Ember.js. I never heard of it, but it came on. AngularJS, Backbone.js, Vue.js. I haven't heard of Vue.js because it was kind of top framework, similar to React. Anyway. And we have W Schools. I think this is a good website because it will let you run things. You see that? The Geeks introduction from work. It's updated at 16th January, so recent. So that means there won't be any problems, I guess. Here we go. Sign up. You sign up, you pay money. Should I try click sign up to see how much they ask? Register payment. Click me the payment. Yeah, there's a payment option. Okay, this website is not free, I guess. I mean, they just teach you basic. And if you want to go to advanced, and you need to pay. Okay. Practice. Solve problem. Course. Full stack development. Wait, there's course. And you pay per the course. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Geeks for Geeks. Thank you very much. We are going to learn. Oh, this is what I was saying. They will have, how can I say, online editor. From? Is that a correct answer? Submit answer. Yeah. This is the best thing about this website. They will give you. Wait, this is called a playground. Yeah, they give you playground. Okay, create route. React.create route. I'm sorry, I'm not really that much. I did learn simply, but not correct. What the fuck? What's the answer? Show me the answer. Render. Ah. Oh, you're displaying it. You're displaying the document. Okay. They will let you exercise online, so you don't really have to install things and do stuffs. Oh, wait. It's not been 30 minutes. Okay. You see, this is you have to follow certain stuffs to learn. You see that? Online IDE. This is for Python. You can choose any language you like, but unfortunately they don't have React. This is not a React. There's no JavaScript, but there's Java, but I don't think JavaScript will run here. Okay. All right, this is React, and we're gonna click get started, and they will teach you how to install and stuff. But this we start with React on our next video, not now, because this is a video how I'm gonna start in modern stock development learning. Okay, but before that, good IDE for web development on browser. I kind of forgot the name, but let me just find it real quick. I think it was Stack Blitz. I think it was Stack Blitz. Visual Studio Code. Yeah, Visual Studio Code is also on the line. Wait, I asked for what the hell is wrong with this website? Simpler? Ah, in browser, there we go. Maybe it's just generating their own. Replit was okay, but I was not really good with it. CodePen is nice. Code Anywhere is also a nice one. Jesus, man. What the hell? They're not showing some good ones. They're not showing the real good ones because I tested everything. This is paid, by the way. AWS Cloud9 is a paid. If you want to use this, you have to pay them. Code Tasty is a good one. Code Academy is also a good one, but I think this one was paid. I think they were asking money for it. Code Envy for Python. This seems good, but I haven't checked it out. JS Fiddle, Gitpod, Replit, CodePen. Dude, where's the... Oh my god, I think I remember the name. Never mind. Stacklets. This is a real good one. I tested everything, but this one had so much good stuff. Oh wait, my project is still here. I started a React one. They do not ask you any money. They do not ask you anything. You simply click front end. You see Angular, React, Vue.js, Bootstrap, JavaScript, TypeScript, JavaScript, HTML, CSS. This is a plain HTML, CSS, JS. You click back and you see Nest.js, Express.js, Kawaj, Egg.js, Yeg. Why did they put egg there? They are all Node.js, by the way. They're just a different. Node.js is a framework, but they're all just different syntax languages, I guess. Fullstack, Next.js, Noxt.js, Noxt2. I don't even know what Cuic is, but I feel like I know the name Cuic. It's Cuic Labs from Google Cloud. When I was looking at Google Cloud, right there. What's a white means? I don't know. React Native. They put native script, but they doesn't say this is a React Native. Let's see what happens if I click this. Oh my god, don't tell me this is gonna be a Android app simulator. Please don't tell me. If this is actually Android app simulator, this is the best website. Don't tell me if this is actually an Android. Look at this. It's installing everything you need. Not everything you need, everything you need to run this. Booting web container, installing dependencies, running start command. If this is actually a mobile Android simulator, this is the best website. But if it's not, it's okay. You still get a native development environment. But that's not what we need. Oh, it's loading? Wow. No device is connected, so that means you can connect your mobile phone with it. Nice. Clap hands for the... Even though no device is connected. Okay, that's actually nice. You connect your device here. That's actually nice, guys. Really nice. You literally develop on native script with React in the website, web browser. Anyway, as I was saying, you learn React, try React. Wait, what? Never mind. They actually mentioned it here. Look at this. Oh god, I feel so stupid now. If you're interested in playing around with React, you can use online code playground, try Hello World, and Code Pen, Code Sandbox. Yeah, Code Sandbox is also a good one, and it's free as well. Stack Blitz. This is Stack Blitz is my favorite because I was looking into it. They have good options and stuffs. I learned React. First example. There's a reason why they recommend it, because you don't have to install required libraries on your PC. It's a bit of work. Try React. Wait, where's getting started? Adding a React to a website. Okay, there is something you have to do, like start a npm and install the dependencies. Where's that code? Yeah, there we go. You see this? You need to have npm node.js. You just search node.js and you go to this download. You download this node. This is npm, includes npm 9.31, and you install this and you create my app, and it will install every dependencies that you need to run or React. Okay, we will get back to that later because it's probably going to start with tutorial. Setup for a tutorial. As I was saying, if you're just gonna like look around it, you can start with the React. I'm gonna delete this because I don't want to store something I'm not even gonna do on their website. Okay, the best thing is you write code here, you will get the preview on the right side. Or was it on the bottom? Is it index.tfx? Index.html app. Wait, which one do you have to edit? I don't know. You make changes? Yes. Tell me. I didn't install my changes. Style.css. Background color. White. Or red. Yeah. Green. See that? Easy. You simply edit CSS and everything changes here. Dot app, dot header. This is the header, uppercase, lowercase. Font family. This is the header and paragraph. Text cells. This is app background and things. Class name app. This is very useful if you are not going to use if you're just practicing. If you're just practicing, you can just use it and exercise with it. Stack was the good thing. Well, they mentioned that here. Try React. They given few options such as code. Wait, where's that? It's actually missing. Yeah, online playground. You see online playgrounds. Goodman. If you just go to their website, they themselves mention these. If you prefer to use your own text editor, you can also download this HTML file, edit and open it in the local browser. It does run a slow runtime code transformation, so we'd recommend using for simple demos. All right. Well, there we go. That's how we're going to start React. Now, this is a beginning. Oh wait, here you see we have dependencies installed automatically. Dependencies, not independence, dependencies, the files. But we will not use this because I'm just going to use this as a reference, because this is also something you can do to practice on. Make sure to install this and we will get started with React. Trade on CodePen. Why are they mentioning CodePen? I mean, this tutorial used to be like very hard, but now they made things a little bit easier because they're mentioning everything. I remember when I back started, it was so complicated, but now they made things so much easier. This tutorial doesn't assume any existing React knowledge. Okay. They have updated stuffs. That's really good. Oh, there we go. The installation agent. See, it start with installation agent. This is what we will start with. But for now, merge stock development, and we are starting with React.js. And thank you for watching. Soon I will complete this course because I'm kind of slacking too much. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.